Vision House Museum. Howard Finster did the Talking Heads Little Creatures album cover art. He also did the album cover art for R.E.M's Reckoning. R.E.M. filmed their first video, Radio Free Europe, at the Paradise Gardens, which is the adjoining museum project in my backyard. Howard Finster had a vision from God to paint sacred art. He was quite serious about it. That happened in the basement here of the Howard Finster Vision House, where he was doing his artwork. And he was painting on a bicycle, and there was paint on the thumb, and that paint formed a face and spoke to him and told him to create sacred art. He said, well, I can't do that, only professionals can do that. The voice said to him in an ever-increasing tone, how do you know, how do you know, how do you know? So he pulls out George Washington from his pocket, because he didn't have Ben Franklin, he was a humble man, and he painted George Washington. He realized, well, maybe I can do this. Howard Finster made just shy of 47,000 pieces of art. He's in the Smithsonian Institution, the High Museum in Atlanta. There was just a big show at the Cultural Center in Chicago. And Howard was a close personal friend of mine, kind of my mentor, pretty much my mentor. And I bought his house. I've turned it into this museum, and it's just been the most fantastic experience. Well, don't you know, I sleep like a baby when I'm here, but I have guests and friends that come down while we're working on the house, and the last time I was down here, my tough rock and roll artist electrician friend was sleeping in this very room. It's 6 in the morning, I'm a couple rooms over, I hear, Dave, Dave! I come in, and he goes, and she's walking around all night long, and there's a sewing machine right over there. And my friend was kind of visibly shaken by this. And I told him to go to sleep and everything was going to be cool. Being cool is kind of my standard. I like to be cool, I expect you to be cool with me. And that's kind of what I've got going on here with the ghosts. They want to be here, that's fine, we just expect them to be cool. But to be certain, I have called the ghost hunters. Now we have 2 different sets of paranormal investigators, and they're coming here. One of the sets of the ghost hunters is here tonight, and they're going to be setting up their cameras and doing infrared, and they do their whole thing, and I don't really know exactly how it all goes down, but I figure we're going to find out if there's a ghost or not. If the ghost is cool, the ghost can stay. If the ghost isn't cool, the ghost has got to go. Either way, we're going to figure it out. We're working on our bed and breakfast, and shortly you're going to be able to come and stay here at the bed and breakfast at the Howard Finster Vision House Museum. And I think you'd probably like to know if there's a ghost or not. I know I would. We're going to find out shortly. We'll see you in a minute.
Hi, I'm Sheila Lamb-Gabler, and I'm at the Museum of Private Art Collections, featuring the work of Salvador Dali and Matt Lamb. We're located at 435 East Illinois Street in Chicago, across the street from Navy Pier. Our website is www.mattlamb.com, and I can be reached at 708-601-1572. We have 20,000 square feet of original Dali and Lamb artwork. Please come and enjoy our traveling shows and see our up-and-coming artists. Look at our website for our ticket price. We're open every day, and you can see the times. Matt has 8 studios around the world and 11 museums globally. Chicago is our crown jewel. We hope that you come and enjoy our art. You can meet Matt when he's in town, and please come and say hello. We're here to see you. Thank you.
Hi, I'm David Leonardis. When I need an attorney, I call Sandy Isaacson, the Bulldog. He gets it done. He's available 24/7, family law, corporate law, divorce, custody, contract negotiation. You need an attorney who gets the job done. My attorney gets it done. He's the Bulldog, Sandy Isaacson. Call him today.
Tastes like chicken.
Come on out to the Howard Finster Vision House Museum. We're in Northwest Georgia, an hour and a half north of Atlanta. 45 miles south of Chattanooga, 644 miles away from the Howard Finster Vision House, Chicago. I've got 250 pieces of art in my old friend's home. He had a vision from God to paint sacred art. There's quite likely a ghost there. You can stay in our bed and breakfast. Come on out, and we'll see you in Northwest Georgia.
Hi, my name is Frankie, and I was doing some electrical work. I'm an artist and a musician, and I came down to Georgia to help David on his museum. I was crashing out in one of the front rooms, and heard a little strange noises when I was sleeping. Got up, looked around, heard some noises, sounded like somebody walking around. And I don't know if it's real or fake or whatever, and ghosts, and I don't know really what to think about it, but I did hear something, and it sounded like a sewing machine going off, a lady walking or a person walking. There's been some rumor of a lady in here being seen, spirit, and I was a little alarmed, so I kind of yelled. I wanted David to hear it for himself, so I yelled, "Dave, Dave, sewing machine going off, check this out." So anyway, he came in here, so we're here to check it out, and we're gonna see what's going on. Whether or not it's real or not, it's up to you.
Hi, I'm Howard Finster's grandson, Andy Wilson, and you know, growing up here and everything was cool, and people told me that they've seen ghosts here, you know, and I believe in spirits, and I think there's ghosts in the world, and people tell me they've seen ghosts here, and so, you know, maybe we'll find one. So let's see what happens.
Hello, I'm Kevin Fike. I'm the director and founder of Historic Ghost Watch and Investigation. I've been investigating since 1993. I've got about 17 years of experience under my belt. Founded Historic Ghost Watch and Investigation in 2004, and we've been going at it ever since. Tonight we're looking forward to investigating the Howard Finster Vision House, hoping to see what we can come up with and try to get some answers for this place.
Hi, I'm Tim Naylor. I'm an assistant director of Historic Ghost Watch Investigations. I'm very excited about being here at the Howard Finster Vision House and looking forward to hopefully getting something this evening.
Hi, I'm Casey Basting with the Historic Ghost Watch and Investigations. I'm our occult specialist. I'm really looking forward to the Howard Finster Vision House, and hopefully I'll find out what's going on tonight.
Hi, my name is Adam Bose. I am with Historic Ghost Watch and Investigations. I've been a member for 1 year. Have not ever seen a true apparition or a ghosty figure of any sort, but I have heard several EVPs and am interested in to find out what's going on here at the Howard Finster House. I look forward to more to come.
Hi, my name is Wendell Whitfield. I've been with Historic Ghost Watch and Investigation for about a year, so I'm looking forward to working here to see what's here and to find the ghost or see if I can see that image and that silhouette one more time.
So basically, he was talking and stuff, and she was looking through this door there, and she walked by. So, you know, and then I slept in this room. So, you know, this is the like hot spot.
Thank you.
And if you have to, you can come off that with a squid and go a little further.
Yeah. I think we'll be good right here. I'll just have to be careful.
Yeah. Good job. My turn.
As soon as Casey gets back over here.
All right, how's bass? Is it going on?
Base is coming okay. The TV.
Chief with y'all, y'all need to find out who this lady is. Oh, you know, what's going on, you know.
Yeah, only just me and...
Yeah, I'm tickled because I'm going to be going, David, I told you. I'm tickled.
We're here in the Historic Ghost Watch and Investigators tent. They're in the Howard Finster Vision House. Right now, they're doing these EVPs, and they're these audio studies, and they've got these infrared cameras going on. It's so Blair Witch, but it's so cool. I mean, I've said it before. I sleep like a baby at the Howard Finster Vision House Museum. It's never been a problem for me, but I have experienced a few people that are a little agitated about these ghosts. My idea, as with everybody, is you gotta be cool. If the ghost is there, if they're there, and they're cool, hey, no problem. If they're not cool, you gotta go. That's kind of the way I am about everything. With that said, we're gonna go now, and we'll see you in a minute.
Hi, I'm Sheila Lamb-Gabler, and I'm at the Museum of Private Art Collections featuring the work of Salvador Dali and Matt Lamb. We're located at 435 East Illinois Street in Chicago, across the street from Navy Pier. Our website is www.mattlamb.com, and you can reach me at 708-601-1572. We have 20,000 square feet of original artwork by Salvador Dali and Matt Lamb. We have traveling shows, and we're featuring up-and-coming artists on a regular basis. We're open every day, and please check our website for time and ticket price. We would love to have you come join us. Matt has 8 studios around the world, and he follows the sun. Please come and look at the different artwork that we have available. We would love for you to come and enjoy us. We'll be here to say hello. Thank you.
If the art dealer collects the art, then you know it's a good buy. Ken Ellis is one of the best artists in the entire city of Chicago. He's also the bartender at the Rainbow Club, Damon and Division. Go in, check him out, say hello, and buy some of his art. You'll be glad you did.
Hi, I'm Maureen at Sit Close Tickets. We can get you tickets to the best events around the world. Come visit us 2 blocks north of Wrigley Field at 3761 North Racine. Give us a call at 773-435-2020 or visit us online at sitclose.com. And I'll see you in the front row.
Hello, we've just exited the Howard Finster Vision House and wanted to share a couple things that we have found with you. While we were in the back kitchen area, we saw what appeared to be a peeking shadow figure coming from what our team considered to be the second gallery in the middle of the house. When we first started, we had asked what we considered to be the paranormal activity to respond to us with some yes or no answers with our Scout machine. The Scout picks up some static noise, if you will, and we got some answers, 1 for yes, 2 for no's, 1 for male, 2 for female, and our conclusive reports of what we believe is that it tended to be more of a female response. We also saw some shadow figures, what we consider to be crawling around on the floor back in the kitchen area, but there's more yet to come. We're going to review our EVP sessions. We're going to review our EMFs. We're going to review everything that we got to get some more conclusive results for you. At this point, it's hard for me to say whether or not there are ghosts. Is there, in my opinion, paranormal activity? The shadow figures, to me, I would say yes. But further evidence would be required for me to give a solid yes or a solid no.
Hi, we just left the Howard Finster Vision Museum, and we did an investigation, and we did find a couple of things that were very interesting. In one of the back rooms there's a kitchen, and we were doing some investigating, and we saw a shadow there's a doorway that comes in to the kitchen from one of the galleys, and we saw what appeared to be a face just peek around like it was looking in at us, and didn't think much of it, and then it happened again and again. So it was a little bit unnerving. We continued to investigate that area and moved into a back room where we were looking out into the kitchen, and we saw a shadow figure crawling on the floor towards us. We shined our flashlight there and didn't see much more, but there was some other exciting things going on with our meters. Hopefully there'll be more to come as we review it.
Alright, my team just came out from the Howard Finster Vision House. We did experience a few things. When we were back in the kitchen area, it looked like a shadow figure, kind of upper torso, kind of peeked around one of the doorways at us about 3 to 4 times. Then we went into another adjacent room and asked it to repeat it, in that doorway. And it looked like something was crouching on the ground up near the back door. Again, a shadow figure. We had some different EMF activity and some activity from one of our Scout meters, but we won't know any conclusive answers or anything until we go over all the evidence.
We're standing in that gallery.
Well, first of all, it was a real faint shadow moving. And I thought it was a reflection out toward the chapel. And I said, if that was you, could you move again so I could see your shadow? And it was about that time then that this dark shadow went by.
And blocked the window.
And blocked the window, toward the window. And at that time, you heard a woman's voice on the radio.
Said, this is Melissa or Marissa or something of that nature.
Right.
Now, periodically throughout the house, I kept having feedback through the radio. And nobody else was picking up on it. And it had a woman's voice every single time.
I got
and it was right before we were calling something in, or right after we called something into base.
Right.
Every time.
I got the same thing, and I was listening to my recorder, and I thought that Dana was here, because I thought that she was coming, because I had a woman's voice. And when he said, yeah, they just did, I figured that it was debunked. And I kept getting it periodically, a woman's voice through there. And what was odd is Tim is standing near me on the same channel, and he's not getting it. It was just me and my earpiece that was getting it.
And Base wasn't picking mine up.
No, yeah, I heard it at the very beginning. Yeah, I said over the radio like 4 times.
But I never got any.
And that's at the very beginning, Casey, where we were having problems with the mic. He was.
Casey come out.
Yeah, because I thought somebody was.
I never got any clarity until the shadow incident, and it said, this is Melissa or Marissa. I couldn't completely, and hopefully it picked up, because the good part was I have my pocket recorders right here.
Yes.
So I'm hoping it was close enough, or that it's picked up on my recorder, so when we go back through our data, then we'll have.
All right. Mine was right here, and I'm getting responses back.
Y'all then called in that we're looking at the back chapel and something's playing peekaboo. It's really neat that without either team knowing what was going on, that both teams were seeing something playing peekaboo. Now the first team then saw the dark figure on the floor in addition to the peekaboo. The second team saw a dark figure block out a window, or a something, I don't want to say figure, but something dark blocked a reflection in a window.
Well, it looked like a shadow of a person.
Yeah, I mean, it was
like
a
figure of a
clear
person.
shadow figure. Right,
So
but not an
2
apparition.
people on that team, did you see anything?
Nah, I wasn't looking that way. Until
Okay.
he said something.
So 2 people on the first team, 3 people on, so the
Reverse.
entire first team saw it. 2/3 of the second team saw it.
And Wendell, picking up on what you said, it's really odd. When we're doing these investigations, I don't call in my feelings if I feel something that's weird. But I looked at Tim when we were back in the kitchen, and I said, never in any of the places we've been felt like I do now. I feel like there's eyes watching me everywhere I go. And Tim said,
I agree,
Because I'm not one that feels a lot anyways. But in that back room, and I didn't feel it in the kitchen until I looked out and started watching this thing play peekaboo with me. But that very back corner room, and I don't know what the room was or anything about it, that's where I got the most strong feeling that something was watching.
And shortly about that,
right after that's when the peekaboo started with us.
Yeah.
and about the time that we were in that back room and had that eerie feeling, sure sounded like a step or 2 on the roof or in an upstairs room, didn't it?
Right.
And we all
Now,
heard
we
it.
did have, Base
There
did
is
call
an
back and
attic.
say there was
Is there an attic?
There is an attic.
that there was a boom on back in the
I don't like
woods.
that door.
But this was
in that
not
area
back
where
in
it
the
goes
woods.
up
This
to.
was
Just
right over our
It
head.
does.
yeah, I'm the one that, me and a couple other people, we were walking towards the trailer, and there was a loud boom out towards the gardens.
But like I said, this was not something that was distant. This was something that was just right over our head, and all 3 of us heard that.
Wow.
Now, would you say it was something that was pretty quick? Because, I mean, I've known Tim here for a couple years now, and I saw him move faster today than I've ever seen him move in my life. I mean, when he saw that peekaboo in the door, he sprinted. Like, he sprinted towards that figure like he was trying to catch it. He thought somebody was actually in the house with us. He didn't think it was just a shadow figure at that point, but then it repeated itself 2 or 3 times after that, and
I mean, he did. He sprinted right out towards it.
Well, that's what I did when I saw the shadow go by. In fact, almost tripped over the camera, or knocked it down.
But all it would do is shoot back reflection of the window. It wouldn't even take a picture of the outside. And I've shot 1,000 pictures through windows of images outside somewhere before in the dark. But not this. It wouldn't focus on anything out there. All it would do is just throw a reflect.
I was gonna say I was pretty close on the name too. I felt like her name was Margaret. That's kind of the feel that I had got off of it, Margaret.
And that is not one of your friends' names or anything, Margaret. Okay.
It's just there's a wall. There's like the big open place, and then there's a wall there. There's a door there, and it leads right up to the attic. And I really don't even like that area.
That would have been right above.
Yeah,
where we
that'd
had
been
that
right
noise.
above right where we were.
And if they maybe could look up there a little bit, because
it sounded like something was actually
taking steps.
Yeah, I can't stand that area. I won't even open that door because I just have like a fear that there's gonna be something standing on the other side of that door. So
But that back corner room.
It's in the middle room, and that
was the start for our team.
Yeah.
We didn't catch anything until we got there. But like I said, we didn't go over into the living quarters.
Yeah.
I mean, we stepped in there, but we didn't do an EVP. Snapped a few pictures, took some base readings.
Well, like I said, for us, we got stuff on the Scout, and it felt like we were getting answers, yes and no answers.
Mm-hmm.
My eyes seeing a figure, that I just can't easily shrug that off, because it was there. Like, you're standing in front of me now, there was the figure.
Well, I mean, looking on the cameras, everything I kept seeing, I kept trying to debunk, we all know, like, right there.
The first time we went through that room, you kept talking about the motion detector.
The motion detector kept going off. And I kept looking at it because we weren't 100% still on the EVPs, because we were trying to get it to make some noise with either the Scout or trying to get some fluctuation of the EMF detectors. And but it wasn't like anybody was walking around. And the red light would come on. And I could see it. I had gotten to a point where I could stand still. And I was perfectly still. And Cecil was on the other side, so that I know that there was nothing that was reflective of him causing this red light to go off.
Which room was that?
That same back.
That same
that's what
little back area.
The one you were time stamping.
So we'll have to review the tape because
we have several times
that motion detector we can see light up.
Because I kept saying, is there?
Hi, I'm Sheila Lamb-Gabler, and I'm here at the Museum of Private Art Collections, featuring the work of Salvador Dali and Matt Lamb. We're located at 435 East Illinois Street in Chicago, across the street from Navy Pier. Our website is www.mattlamb.com, and I can be reached at 708-601-1572. We have 20,000 square feet of original Dali and Lamb artwork. Please come and see our traveling shows, and we'll be featuring up-and-coming artists. Look at our website for the ticket price. We're open every day, and check out the times. Matt has 11 studios around the world and 8 museums. Chicago is our crown jewel. We hope that you come and enjoy our art. Come meet Matt, and we'll be here to greet you. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Hi, this is Dan Shields, owner of Jetty Security and Jetty Investigations. Do you have the need for security for a private event or need some questions answered about someone? Give us a call. 773-341-6030 or look us up on the web, www.jettysecurity.com.
Hello out there, David Leonardis here. I'd like to tell you about a great opportunity. David Leonardis Productions offers high-quality TV commercials at a very reasonable price. Our experienced professionals will work with you to put you at ease and make sure you get a commercial that you will love. What better way to advertise and promote your business than with a TV commercial? Forget about it! Call David Leonardis Productions today and put your business on the cutting edge.
Folks, we've had 2 separate sets of investigations go on this evening. They do a double-blind investigation. These guys were the real deal. They had infrared cameras in all the different parts of the house. They're totally serious about it. They said, both separate investigators said that they had seen a ghost doing a peekaboo, and there was a shadow that kept on kind of peekabooing around the corner in 2 different parts of the house that had previously been known by some of the other Howard Finster's kinfolk, basically, that they have seen the ghost here before. And it was all in the same spot. So don't you know, they sat me down in the other room. I asked the ghost a bunch of questions. They do this EVP thing, and you can't really necessarily hear with the naked ear the ghost. So it might very well have responded. I basically said, like I say to everybody, I just ask you to be cool. I don't mind most people, as long as you're cool. If you're cool with me, we're cool. If you're not cool with me, it's time for you to go. And that's pretty much what I said to the ghost. And I asked if it was Howard Finster or Mrs. Lowry from next door or the Tomb of the Unknown Body. We're not really sure. Somebody asked me, well, what are you going to do if you wake up and all the pictures are turned upside down? I said, get rich, because then I would know for sure that there was a ghost. I don't know for sure that there's a ghost. It's more than possible that there's a ghost. I do know that I have a super fantastic museum. I know it's the least that I can do for Howard Finster. I know it's my pleasure to do this for Howard Finster. I get to enjoy being here. I enjoy all the fantastic art here. We're creating a wonderful bed and breakfast going on in the back, and I know that people are going to be able to come here, enjoy themselves, see Howard Finster's Paradise Gardens, stay at the Howard Finster Vision House. If there's a ghost, they'll have to figure that on their own, but I invite you to come on out to the Howard Finster Vision House Museum in Northwest Georgia whenever you get a chance. Check us out online, howardfinstervisionhouse.com, 706-857-2926, and we'll see you next time!